I'm Jeff, a freelancer, so I usually stay at home. My girlfriend, Joanne, works as a secretary at a company. One day, she suggested that we take a short vacation together so we could at least rest from work. I agreed, since it was Friday and I didn't have anything planned for the next day. She said it would only be for 2 days, and we'd stay in an Airbnb, just to relax. The next day, we packed our things and went to the Airbnb we booked. When we arrived, they gave us the key for room 3. The room was beautiful. It had a large bed, a PS5, and a big TV. It was just enough for us to rest and enjoy each other's company. Joanne suggested that it might be nice to have a few drinks, so we decided to go to a convenience store to buy some junk food. After we bought our snacks and drinks, we returned to the Airbnb. I was about to unlock the door when Joanne stopped me. She whispered, "I think someone's inside." I froze. I looked at the room number. It was correct, room 3. We pressed our ears to the door and could hear 2 people laughing and talking inside. I whispered, "There's someone here, but who?" We knew we had booked the room. No one else should have been inside. While I tried to speak quietly to Joanne, both of us were shocked. Suddenly, a voice shouted from inside. A woman screamed, "Ah, shit, I forgot my toothpaste." At that moment, we realized there really was someone inside. Joanne couldn't resist. She knocked on the door. I checked the room number again, still room 3. When she knocked, the woman's voice spoke, "Who's there?" I froze because the voice sounded like Joanne's. Joanne knocked again, and this time a man's voice said, "We didn't order food. Who's there?" Both the male and female voices sounded exactly like ours, mine and Joanne's. I was stunned. Without thinking, I used our key to open the door. When I opened it, the room was completely empty. No one, no trace of anyone being there. Joanne and I were shocked. It was impossible to have hallucinated this because we both heard it. Minutes passed, and we tried to forget about it. We continued enjoying ourselves because that's why we came here. 2 hours later, around 11 p.m., I had just finished showering. I told Joanne to get ready, and while she was arranging her things, I playfully tickled her. She laughed as she sorted her clothes. Suddenly, she screamed, "Shit, I forgot my toothpaste." She said she would buy it outside. But then, there was a knock at the door. We both froze. Joanne asked, "Did you order food?" I said, "No." Then Joanne asked aloud, "Who's there?" There was no answer. The knocking came again. This time I spoke, "We didn't order food. Who is there?" Joanne grabbed me and said, "Wait, this is exactly like what happened earlier." We were both terrified. We didn't understand what was happening. Then we heard the sound of our door being opened. I ran to check and opened it first. There was no one outside. We felt like we were going crazy trying to understand what we experienced. Even now, Joanne and I still talk about it like it was a glitch in reality. We don't know what happened. Was it another person? Another universe? A glitch? I don't understand it. All I know is that everything that happened that night was real.